Yeah, hello again. This is Andrew Culkin, and again, I'm the author of Amanda, A Cautionary Tale of Alcoholism. Today I want to talk about, in continuation of some of the reasons of why people drink to begin with, where it originates from. There was a great TED Talk done a few years ago, and the gentleman was an English guy, and he was talking about everything that we know about addiction is wrong, and that we need to kind of re-engineer our understanding of where addiction comes from and the reason why people drink or use drugs or have any kind of addiction to begin with. And it was an interesting experiment. It was a rat experiment. And for a long time ago, they did experiments with rats where they put a single rat in a cage, and they could drink either water or something that rats drink, and then something that was more addictive, maybe water laced with cocaine or with some kind of alcohol substitute. And what happened was, because the rat was alone, they tended to drink the alcohol or the substance that was addicting. Later, they found out if they put the rat in a more positive environment, they were in a community with friends and family, and they had support around them. And they were generally happier rats, where there was lots of food, and there was much less stress in the rat's life. When they put the two substances together, excuse me, nobody drank the alcohol or the substance that was addictive, because essentially happy rats aren't interested in alcohol or in substances that are going to harm themselves, and they're intelligent enough to realize that. That's very true with humans as well. If we're in a happy environment, if we're in a happy place, if we're surrounded by a safe environment, a creative environment, one that promotes growth and one that promotes happiness, we're certainly less susceptible to becoming an alcoholic. So a lot of people drink because of insecurities. Certainly when you're younger, you drink to replace those insecurities, because then you're able to become more extroverted, when you're drinking. And a lot of this is where it all where it comes from. Or it comes from trauma in someone's life. In other words, well-adjusted, happy people who are in a happy situation are far much less likely to become addicted to anything. It comes from trauma. It comes from insecurity. It comes from maybe abuse. A lot of different things, but it doesn't come from happy people who are in a happy situation. And I think we have to look at addiction differently. If we're able to place people in better situations who have become addicted, maybe in turn they will have a better chance at sobriety, and certainly long-term sobriety. This is why AA and having an accountability partner, or having some kind of aftercare when someone is in a rehab facility, because it becomes a continuation outside of the rehab facility. It's a continuation of being around like-minded people who are going to support and take care of you and make sure you're on the right path. That's what you need to do if you're, suffering from addiction. I hope that makes sense. I hope it helped. I got a lot of conversations on this subject, but again, the website is www.amandaacautionarytale.com. You can go on there and do pre-orders for the book, and I'm having a coaching program that's coming out. The book is coming out in September, I believe, and the coaching program will be coming out in October. You can see some of the TV and podcasts that I've done too, and a lot of other helpful videos. Again, thanks for listening, and we'll talk again soon.